In the annals of modern innovation, few names resonate as powerfully as Steve Jobs, a man who didn't just create products, but reimagined how humans interact with technology. His journey from a college dropout to the co-founder of Apple Inc., a global tech giant, is a masterclass in perseverance, aesthetic vision, and the relentless pursuit of perfection. Born Stephen Paul Jobs on February 4, 1955 in San Francisco, California, his life was a tapestry of contradictions. A counterculture rebel who built corporate empires, a perfectionist who embraced both art and engineering, and a visionary who understood that technology must serve human needs, not just technical capabilities. Jobs' early years were marked by adoption and a sense of searching. He was adopted by Paul and Clara Jobs, a working-class couple in Mountain View, California. His father, a machinist, taught him how to work with his hands, instilling a respect for craftsmanship. As a teenager, Jobs became fascinated with electronics, spending time at Hewlett-Packard's Explorers Club and befriending Steve Wozniak, a fellow tech enthusiast. After high school, he enrolled at Reed College in Portland, Oregon, a liberal arts institution known for its intellectual rigor, but dropped out after one semester. Yet he continued attending classes informally, studying calligraphy, which later influenced Apple's typographic excellence. The 1970s marked his entry into the burgeoning computer industry. In 1976, alongside Wozniak, he co-founded Apple Computer in his parents' garage. Their first product, the Apple, was a bare-bones kit for hobbyists. But the Apple 1977 was revolutionary, a pre-assembled, color-capable personal computer that appealed to everyday users. It became one of the first mass-produced PCs, catapulting Apple into prominence and making Jobs a young tech entrepreneur icon. By the early 1980s, Jobs was obsessed with creating a computer that was as intuitive as it was powerful. The result was the Macintosh 1984, introduced with the iconic 1984 Super Bowl ad directed by Ridley Skit. The Mac was groundbreaking. It featured a graphical user interface GUI, a mouse, and weighty text editing concepts that would define personal computing for decades. Yet internal power struggles led to his ouster from Apple in 1985. Undeterred, Jobs founded Next Computer, focusing on high-end workstations for education and business. Though Next never achieved mass commercial success, its operating system NextStep would later become the foundation of macOS and iOS. Simultaneously, in 1986, he acquired the graphics group, later renamed Pixar Animation Studios. Under his leadership, Pixar revolutionized animation with Toy Story 1995, the first fully computer-animated feature film. The studio's success and its eventual sale to Disney in 2006 for $7.4 billion proved Jobs' ability to merge art and technology. In 1997, Apple, then teetering on bankruptcy, invited Jobs back as interim CEO. His return marked the beginning of one of the most remarkable corporate turnarounds in history. He streamlined the product line, cut unprofitable ventures, and refocused on innovation. The iMac 1998, with its translucent Bond-Blue design, signaled a new era. Apple was no longer just a computer company. It was a design-led lifestyle brand. The early 2000s brought a string of game-changing products. The iPod 2001 transformed music consumption, pairing sleek hardware with the iTunes Store 2003 to create an ecosystem that disrupted the recording industry. In 2007, the iPhone redefined the smartphone, merging a phone, iPod, and internet communicator into a single, touch-driven device. Its App Store 2008 created an entirely new economy for developers. Then, in 2010, the iPad reinvented tablet computing, proving that touch interfaces could replace traditional keyboards for millions of tasks. Throughout this period, Jobs honed Apple's signature design ethos: minimalism, attention to detail, and a belief that form and function must be inseparable. He famously demanded that every element, from the packaging to the software animations, reflect a unified vision. His product launches, often held at Apple's World with a Devilux WWDC or special events, became cultural moments, with Jobs' charismatic presentations setting the tone. Yet his leadership style was as complex as his innovations. He was known for intense focus, blunt feedback, and an uncompromising drive for excellence, traits that inspired loyalty in some and frustration in others. He also faced personal challenges. In 2004, he was diagnosed with pancreatic neuroendocrinitis. After surgery and a liver transplant in 2009, he continued to lead Apple. Though his health declined, he stepped down as CEO in August 2011, naming Tim Cook as successor, and passed away on October 5, 2011. Key elements of his legacy include Apple's renaissance, rescued Apple from near bankruptcy and turned it into the world's most valuable company. Iconic products. The Mac, iPod, iPhone, and iPad redefined entire industries. Design philosophy. Elevated industrial design to an art form, influencing tech and beyond. Digital ecosystems. Created integrated hardware-software experiences, iTunes, App Store that set new standards. Entrepreneurial spirit. Proved that vision and perseverance can overcome failure. Cultural impact. Became a symbol of innovation, creativity, and the intersection of art and science. Today, Steve Jobs remains a touchstone for innovators worldwide. His story isn't just about technology, it's about the courage to challenge the status quo, the discipline to refine ideas relentlessly, and the belief that great products must reflect human values. From a garage startup to global dominance, his journey reminds us that true visionaries don't just build products, they shape the way we live, work, and imagine the future. His name isn't merely synonymous with Apple. It's synonymous with the very idea of what it means to innovate with purpose.